began long ago as a druidic festival may hold different meanings for different people. But one thing that most can agree on is the fact that no other holiday is as magical and mysterious as Halloween. The very thought of Halloween, you think of jack-o'-lanterns, right? Well, the very sight of a pumpkin with a face illuminated by a candle puts most of us in the Halloween mood. Pumpkin carving is a fun activity for everyone, young and old, and this custom is well over 2,000 years old. The origin of the jack-o'-lantern can be traced back to Ireland, where hollowed-out turnips, rather than pumpkins, were carved with simple faces and used as handheld lanterns. They were used not only to help light the way for those traveling the dark roads on Halloween night, but to scare away evil earthbound ghosts, especially those who pursued the spirits of deceased loved ones and prevented them from finding their way to peace in the land of the dead. In Scotland, jack-o'-lanterns were originally fashioned from the thick stem of a cabbage plant. They were called cailraunt torches and were used in the same way as their turnip counterparts were used in Ireland. Their protective powers are reflected in the lines from a traditional Halloween song from Scotland. Halloween, night of fire, a candle in the cabbage stem, a turnip lantern with glowing eyes to scare both witch and warlock. Eventually, the use of cabbage stems and turnips for lanterns grew unpopular, and pumpkins became the veggie of choice, and undoubtedly the most prevalent symbol of Halloween for witches and non-witches alike. It is believed that faces, instead of symbols, were originally carved into the pumpkin because they gave jack-o'-lanterns the look of a head. The Celts of ancient times believed that the head was the most sacred part of the human body, for it housed a person's immortal soul. The curious name, jack-o'-lantern, appears to reflect the church's early efforts to link Halloween and its pagan custom to Christianity's fearful prince of darkness, as Jack is another name for the devil, especially in England. Yet, an old folklore tale that hails from Ireland attributes the invention of the jack-o'-lantern to a man whose name was Jack. Disliked by nearly everyone in the village, Jack was notorious for his drunkenness and mean disposition. He was drinking in the local pub when the time came for the devil to claim his doomed soul. He talked the devil into having one last drink with him before taking him to hell. But after they finished their drinks, Jack informed the devil that he didn't have enough money for him to pay for the drinks. He cleverly convinced the devil to change himself into a sixpence and then change back after Jack paid for the grog. The devil agreed to the plan, but as soon as he transformed himself into a shiny new sixpence, Jack snatched the coin from the tabletop and without hesitation deposited it in his coin purse, which had a silver catch in the shape of a cross. The devil, rendered powerless by the cross, was trapped inside the coin purse and unable to escape. Upon his death, heaven would not permit Jack to enter because he was filled with so much greed. He was also denied entry into hell because he had managed to trick the devil. Jack was eating a turnip when the irate devil threw him a lighted coal from the fiery pit of hell. Jack placed the coal inside of the turnip, creating a lantern, which he used to illuminate his way as his restless spirit wandered the earth in search of a final resting place. Witches often use jack-o'-lanterns as Samhain altar decorations. One is placed at each cardinal point of the magic circle and lit at the start of the Samhain ritual to symbolize each of the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, water. They also serve as a beacon of light to welcome the spirits of all deceased loved ones who return to the world of the living on this night. In Ireland, the soft glow of the jack-o'-lantern lit the way for those who went from door to door demanding tribute for the dead. soul cakes, and other foods were collected, and it was widely believed that the charitable act of donating food to the beggars on Halloween night ensured one's prosperity and protection for the coming year. By the late 18th and early 19th centuries, the custom of guising had evolved into nothing more than a whimsical masquerade for children. On Halloween, they went door to door begging for apples and nuts, singing traditional Halloween folk songs, such as the following one that was popular throughout the English countryside. Soul, soul, a soul cake. I pray, good missus, a soul cake. An apple or pear, a plum or a cherry, any good thing to make us merry. 1 for Peter, 2 for Paul, 3 for him who made us all. Up with the knife and down with the pan. Give us good alms and we'll be gone. If geysers were refused a treat, they would retaliate with a prank known as a trick, hence the name, trick or treat. What's up, witches? If you subscribe and leave a comment on any episode during the month of October, on November 1st, fate will randomly pull a comment out of my witch's hat. Remember, you must be subscribed to win. And don't forget, please hit that like. Here are just some of the potions that I brewed up just for you. Good luck. Blessed be.